So on table 2, representing Great Britain, it's William Bailey. World ranked number 2, his second Paralympic Games. He began playing age 7 at his family home. He won gold medal in the German Open. He also has been world number 1. In the preliminaries, he beat Yuthana Nupsaga of Thailand 3-0 and Liao Ke-li of China 3-0. And he's up against Maxim Nikolenko from Ukraine, 19 years of age, world ranked number 3. He came through the preliminaries and then defeated in the quarterfinal from France, Stéphane Messi 3-0. On table 8, representing Great Britain, Ross Wilson. 17 years old, world ranked number 4. He is a student and made his international debut in 2011. He first tried the sport on holiday when he was 7. In the quarterfinal, he beat Poland's Marcin Szenecki 3-1. Up against, from China, Jiao Shuai, age 18 and world ranked number 1. In the quarterfinal, he defeated Hungary's Andras Schonker 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, semi-final Saturday continues. Let's make some noise for all these players!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Excel Arena. My name is Farrell Anthony and I'm your Arena commentator for this Class 7 semi-final match between Maxim Nikolenko from the Ukraine and William Bailey from Great Britain. Will Bailey is the current world number 2, has been ranked number 1. Maxim Nikolenko is the world ranked number 3. And he's age 19. These two players are very evenly matched. There isn't much with both players, and they're both going to be very explosive. Both like to get their forehands in. They've called time, and they're just about to start.
Match between William and first game, William default.
And it will be William Bailey in red to serve versus Maxim Nikolenko in a grey with purple trimming shirt. Both playing in black shorts. It's love all, it's Bailey to serve. And Nikolenko takes the first point in this semi-final match. Oh, and that's great play from Bailey. Played it wide to Nikolenko's forehand and then put it down his backhand. Both players playing really well at the moment. World ranked number 2, world ranked number 3. You'd expect it to be a great match and a close match. Nikolenko to serve. Oh, and that's fantastic from Bailey. Turns to the crowd, but he's focused on what he needs to do. Straight back to the table. He leads 2-1 in the first game. Nikolenko to serve. And it's Bailey who takes the point. Nikolenko just missing the forehand. Wide to Bailey's backhand, just missed the table. Bailey leads 3-1. Oh, and that's a great punch from Bailey. Bailey plays with smooth rubber on his forehand and pimples on his backhand, which makes sure that he gets the ball on the table, but it's flatter. There's very little spin. And now, in this point, Nikolenko top spin to Bailey. Bailey back to Nikolenko, but it's Nikolenko wins the point. Both players toweling down. Each player allowed to towel down at 6 points. It's Bailey who's 4-2 in front, and it's Nikolenko to serve. A great backhand from Nikolenko, down the line and then into the middle. Very, very strong, Nikolenko. Oh, and it seems like both players have brought their A game to the table today. Bailey playing a forehand topspin cross court, but Nikolenko playing a forehand topspin cross court again, just wide of Bailey. Both players really up for this game. And again, Nikolenko, knowing that Bailey's going to play cross court, he's actually there, prepared for it, and he was ready to read it. So it's 5-4 to Nikolenko. This match has had an explosive start. It's fantastic. And that's a great shot from Bailey. Bailey just actually wins that point. It's now 5-all. And Nikolenko just tying his shoelaces, taking a bit of time. Could be a bit of gamesmanship there, but he's got the ball in his hand now. Bailey's just missed the ball there, put it in the net with his backhand. So the Ukrainian lead 6-5 with one serve to come. Heavy topspin from Bailey. Bailey, and what a great forehand, cross court. Nikolenko struggling with the speed just then. It's now 6-all, but both players very, very focused. Both look as though they brought their A game. So it's going to be a very close game. Bailey taking a towel, taking some time out, refocusing. Serves down the backhand, punches down the backhand, down the line, and that's the one that wins it. And Gorazbeko, the coach, clapping as well, got up out of his seat. It's 7-6 to Bailey. Bailey serves cross court. Oh, and that's a fantastic, and he roars with delight as he plays that backhand into Nikolenko's backhand, and Nikolenko makes the error, puts it into the net. Bailey now leads 8-6 in the first game. Nikolenko to serve, and it's just touched the top of the net, and that'll be a let serve. So Nikolenko will be allowed to take that serve again. And again, Bailey there, playing the ball to Nikolenko's forehand. Nikolenko tried to topspin, but it just clipped the top of the net and went off the end. So Bailey now leads 9-6. And then Nikolenko switched, he got the ball and he played it deep into Bailey's backhand, and Bailey actually thought it was going down the forehand, but it went down the backhand. But it's Bailey to serve at 9-7. And that's a fantastic punch from Bailey, and he roars with delight. His face a real picture of focus and determination. It's 10-7 to Bailey. What a punch down the line. Nikolenko tried to retrieve it, and Bailey, and see his face, he's so determined to win this game. And he's just gone off the side there. Gone to Nikolenko's backhand, forehand again. It's now 10-8. And that's it. And he roars in delight. Takes the first game. He looks so focused, Bailey. He doesn't want to be denied in this game. Takes the first game 11-8. What a fantastic game of table tennis. Both players playing their A game, but it's Bailey who comes out on top. They both go back to their coaches. Bailey takes a slip of water. He's speaking to his coach, Gorad Bedko, who's giving him some instruction, showing him what he wants him to do in this game, telling him exactly what he needs to do. What a great game of table tennis. Bailey and Nikolenko both back at the table now. Bailey's wearing his stock sweatbands, Grand Prix sweatbands, that's what I call them, black and white. Nikolenko to start, and he's missed the first top spin. Bailey roars with delight again. Nikolenko to serve, to cross court. Bailey plays it wide, punches wide again, forehand no top, and that's the forehand that wins it. And Bailey, he's got a lot of supporters in this crowd, they're all cheering, and Bailey playing really well. Puts his left fist in the air. Now Bailey to serve. And that's a great serve from Bailey. Forehand topspin, Nikolenko putting it off the end. And again, what a great serve from Bailey. Nikolenko, having lost the first, he now finds himself 4-0 down in the second. He goes to the table edge and wipes his hand. He now serves to Bailey. Bailey punches. Nikolenko tries to punch the ball and just clips the net and it goes away. So Bailey now taking a 5-0 lead in the second game. Having started so well in the first, Nikolenko struggling in the second. There's a forehand from Nikolenko and another from Bailey. And now it's more of a contained expression from Bailey. He takes a 6-0 lead. Bailey to serve, 6-0 up. And it's a let serve. Oh, and again, Nikolenko is still it. What a fantastic shot from Nikolenko. Bailey played a topspin off the side. Nikolenko returned it with interest. It was so quick. Bailey just stood there. Ridiculous shot. Bailey to serve. And what a great serve. Put backspin on that serve then. Nikolenko just putting it into the net. He now leads 7-1. Bailey in front, a game in front. He's one set to the good. Nikolenko, top spin down the backhand. And again, Bailey punches that ball into Nikolenko's body. Nikolenko 8-1 down in the second with one serve to come. Bailey coming across the ball with backspin there, but it's actually just gone away. So Bailey now 8-2 up in the second game. And he's just served off the end. Bailey now leads 8-3. Backhand top, that's a fantastic top spin. Nikolenko thinks it's hit the edge. He's got no joy there with the referees, and Bailey's not acknowledged it either, so it's point away. Bailey now leads 9-3. Nikolenko, reverse serve. Bailey, oh, that's unbelievable. Bailey just 10-3 up. What a great flick, and then a backhand. Bailey's absolutely on this game today. It's unbelievable. And there it is, he plays a forehand topspin down the line. And a wry smile from Bailey. He knows he's playing well. And he's got loads of support in the crowd. And I'm sure we've just panned to some William Bailey supporters. Nikolenko rubs his head with his towel. He's looking for some inspiration from his coach. It's Bailey that's 2-0 up. He's not even taking a full time out. Goradsvedko's not had to say much to him. Maybe just carry on doing what you're doing and stay focused. Very good. Bailey wins that, takes that second game 11-3. And the crowd have gone absolutely bananas as Ross Wilson from Great Britain has also won the second game in his match on another table. Both Great Britain players are in front now, and the crowd have gone absolutely wild for Great Britain. They really want these guys to get to the final. But back to the action on table 2, where Bailey is leading Nikolenko by 2-1. The world number 2 leads the world number 3. Bailey, short serve, top spin to Nikolenko's forehand, and then Nikolenko puts the ball into the net. Bailey with his second serve. Cross court to Bailey, punches. Oh, and he's tried to play down the line, but Nikolenko very quickly got that forehand, too quick for Bailey, and Bailey's put in the net. Nikolenko on his toes now serving backhand, and then spins it, punches it down the line for a winner. Nikolenko wins the first two of the first 3 points. And again, he spun it up, backhand Bailey. Bailey just missing the ball. And now it's Nikolenko, who's actually 3-1 up in this third game. And he throws the ball across to Bailey, who's going to serve now. Bailey, good serve. Nikolenko just touched the edge, acknowledges that he's actually got an edge, and then puts his fist in the air. He knows he wants this game. So it's Bailey to save, 4-1 down. And again, he punches it really quickly into Nikolenko's backhand, and now Nikolenko leads 4-2. And Bailey taking the towel, and Nikolenko comes back to the table. Bailey's back at the table. Backhand serve from Nikolenko. Back to the backhand, and Bailey kicks the ball to the barrier to give himself some more time. But he knows that he's in this game. Nikolenko knows he's in this game. He's 4-3 up. Nikolenko serves short to the forehand. Bailey then misses with a punch to the middle. He's now 5-3 down. Bailey 5-3 down, but serving. Top spin into the middle, and then he's tried to punch that down the middle, but he just missed it. So the Ukrainian now leads 6-3 in the second game. Bailey serves, top spin. Oh, and that's a great top spin into Nikolenko's backhand. It was a bit flighty. Nikolenko misread the spin, and it's now 6-4 to Bailey in the third game. Russian coach, Ukrainian coach, looking a bit pensive there. Bailey punching, forehand top spin, And it's just clipped the edge to Bailey, who just picks the ball up. And it's now 6-5 to Nikolenko, the Ukrainian, about to serve. Punching, and Bailey just missed it. He just missed that ball. Going backhand to backhand, and Bailey went cross court first, so just missed it. But it's the Ukrainian that leads 7-5. Bailey takes the towel, wipes his forehead, puts his towel back in. Nikolenko does exactly the same. Bailey.
Five, 7.
Bailey just clipping the net. And Bailey now 7-6 in 7-6 behind, with one serve to come. He's going to serve. He serves cross court. Nikolenko plays, punching it back to Bailey, who tries to go down the line but loses it. And it's now 8-6 to the Ukrainian. Ukrainian serves backhand into Bailey's backhand. Forehand from Bailey, and Bailey plays a strong forehand cross court. His coach, Goran Vechko, gets up as well, starts clapping. It's 7-8. Bailey 1 point behind, but it's Nikolenko serving. And now something really unusual. The referee is checking the height of the net. This is unbelievable. I don't know if somebody's complained about the height of the net, but there's nothing wrong with the net. She's taken out her measuring sticks and she's gone back to the table. It's now 7-8. Bailey trailing. Nikolenko serving. Topspin from Nikolenko. Backhand from Nikolenko. Backhand from Bailey. Forehand Bailey, and that's a winner. And Goran Vechko, the coach, has punched the air with both fists. Bailey's punched the air with both fists. It's 8-all. Nikolenko throws the ball back to Bailey, and if you can hear some noise on the other crowd, on the other table, Ross Wilson's playing against somebody from China, I don't know who, but he's actually, the crowd have gone wild. Both teams, both matches are actually key. Bailey now 9-8 down, but he's serving. Nikolenko misses that forehand. Goran Vechko, the coach, gets back on his feet. And it's 9-all to Bailey. And Bailey now 9-all. It's 9-all in the third game. Nikolenko to serve backhand. Nikolenko serves backhand. Bailey pushes that ball into the net. Nikolenko is still in this game. Got one serve to come. Backhand punch. Bailey with a forehand rocket right down the diagonal. Bailey wants to win this game. It's unbelievable. It's now 10-all. It's now juice, and what's going to happen is both players will only have one serve each. Bailey roars with delight. 10-all, Bailey to serve. Punches the ball down the backhand. Took Nikolenko, topspin, punch, and Bailey roars with delight now. He goes 11-10 in front. It's the Ukrainian Nikolenko to serve. William Bailey from Great Britain has match point to go into the Class 7 final of the 2012 London Paralympic Games. Nikolenko serves. Oh, and he's put it into the net. Bailey just jabbed at that ball. Very quick. Wasn't expecting that serve. It's 11-all. Bailey to serve. Down the line. Oh, and it's Bailey's missed it. And Nikolenko now roars with delight. He now leads 12-11 in the third game. Nikolenko serves, topspin. And he roars with delight as Nikolenko takes that third game, 13-11. He takes his towel back to the coach, and there are a lot of Ukrainian supporters in this crowd as well. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. Nikolenko takes a swig of water, Bailey takes a swig of water. Both coaches giving their players some sort of advice. Very important that the players stay hydrated. Bailey wipes his face. Gorad Betko, the coach of Great Britain, telling me exactly what he wants to do. The same with the Ukrainian coach, telling Nikolenko exactly what tactics to employ to be able to take a fourth game. Bailey wants to take this fourth game, and it's going to be a fantastic, fascinating match. Both players very, very well focused and both performing well. And if you can hear roars in the background, Ross Wilson from Great Britain is also playing. And he at the moment is 2-1 up in the games and 2-all. So back to the action on table 2. Nikolenko versus Bailey for a place in the Class 7 final of the London 2012 Paralympic Games. Bailey just wiping the table, puts his towel back in his box, walks back to the table. Still very focused, on his toes, Nikolenko, on his toes, very focused. He's going to serve in this fourth game. He's going to try and take the initiative away from Will Bailey. Serves, Bailey punches back, forehand, and it's Nikolenko who roars with delight at the first point. Bailey going back to the table. Nikolenko, what a great return from William Bailey. Bailey played that with a lot of backspin into Nikolenko's forehand, and he didn't have an answer. So it shows that Will Bailey's still focused. He will now serve. Bailey serves cross court, punches, and that's a great punch from Bailey. Very flat, punching with the pimples makes the ball go very flat on the table, very little spin. Nikolenko didn't lift the ball. Bailey again, punches down the forehand. Nikolenko plays a fantastic topspin cross court, and it's now 2-2. And Nikolenko roaring with delight. Bailey says, hold on a minute, I'm not ready, and goes back to the table. Bailey's now ready. Gets into his ready stance. Nikolenko back on serve. Bailey, topspin. And Nikolenko's roared again. He's played it into Bailey's backhand. And it's now 3-2 to the Ukrainian. Bailey punching. And again a punch. And that's it. Bailey roars with delight. Vedko, the Great Britain coach, gets on his feet and roars with him. Bailey now 3-all and takes to the towel. After every 6 points, he's allowed to take a break, and that's what he's done. Bailey now serving 3-all in the fourth game. Bailey serves. Forehand, gets a forehand in, and again, and punches to the backhand. It's up in the air, but he's just missed it, and Nikolenko has roared with delight at the miss from Bailey. Nikolenko throws the ball back to Bailey. Bailey to serve. To the backhand, and that's a great backspin serve down the line from Bailey's forehand. It's now 4-all. And he's on his feet, Bailey. Nikolenko serves down the forehand. Topspin. It's clipped the net. Oh, and it's one that Bailey's gone away, and it's one for Bailey. It's 5-4 to Bailey. Nikolenko, backhand serve again. To Bailey's backhand, it's up in the air. And Bailey roars with delight as Nikolenko puts it off the side, puts it off the end of the table. Bailey is now 6-4 up. Bailey serves. Nikolenko, forehand topspin, backhand punch from Bailey, forehand punch. Nikolenko with a forehand topspin down the middle. Bailey caught between the devil and blue sea there. He didn't know whether to play a backhand or a forehand. And it's 6-5 to William Bailey from Great Britain. The forehand, punches, forehand again. Oh, and he roars with delight and says, come on, you can shout. And he wants to infuse the crowd. The crowd reply, the flags are waving. Lots of support for William Bailey in this XL Arena. Nikolenko misses the ball. Gorad Zvedko up with Bailey, roaring with delight too. Well, Bailey 7-5 in front. Push. He's going to punch it. And he roars again. And he punches the air with delight. As that Bailey plays a flat backhand punch into the Nikolenko backhand. Nikolenko takes to the towel. And he's going to take a timeout. Bailey goes back to his corner. Takes a sip of water. He's going to take some words of wisdom from his coach, Gorad Zvedko, the Ukrainian coach, giving some advice to Nikolenko. Bailey straight back to the table, didn't need to take all the time out. He knows what he needs to do. Nikolenko right now going back to the table with his towel round his neck, puts the towel away. But it's Bailey with the initiative.
5-8.
Bailey, 8-5 in front. It's Nikolenko serving. He serves to the backhand. Bailey punches it up. Bailey gets the forehand, and he's played a top spin forehand round the table. That's a ridiculous shot at this stage of proceedings. Unbelievable. Bailey's still on it. He's 9-5 up. What a great game. Bailey 9-5 up in the fourth game. Takes his time, focuses, and now he's ready to serve. To the forehand, Nikolenko, top spin, and he's put it, Nikolenko's put the top spin off the table. Gorad Zvedko nearly came into court then, but the game's not finished. It's 10-5 to Bailey. He's on match point. He's got 5 match points to reach the final of the London 2012 Games. Bailey serves, punches to the backhand, punches to the forehand, and he's done it! And he jumps, and he's grabbed his coach, and he's unbelievable. Bailey has won the match 11-5. And Bailey and the crowd have gone wild. And you can see his mother in the crowd, and he's pointing to his own, and I don't know what Bailey's going to do now. I don't know if he's crying, I don't know if he's laughing. He's put both fists in the air. Bailey, William Bailey from Great Britain has reached the Class 7 final of the London 2012 Paralympic Games. He's justified his seed and he's the number 2 seed. He's roared with, and now he's composed himself. He's actually gone to the coach and shaken his hand and said thank you very much. Nikolenko's walked off court, but it's William Bailey who's actually reached the final of the 2012 Paralympic Games. He will be so happy. Gorad Zvedko, they hug again, and I think now there are tears from Bailey. He's so happy. He's been a poster boy of British table tennis for a year now, and he's justified his seeding, and he's actually broken down in tears. He's handled it, he's played well all tournament. The first game he lost to Nikolenko, but he wins 3-1, 11-8, 11-3, losing the third 13-11, but winning the fourth 11-5. Bailey reaches the final of the 2012 Paralympic Games in London. My name's Farrell Anthony, and I'll be back with you shortly.